Every night for weeks, I found myself in the same unsettling dream. The setting was always a dimly lit park, the kind you avoid after dusk. In this dream, an old man with piercing eyes would sit on a bench, motionless, as if waiting for something, or someone. He never spoke, but his eyes seemed to follow me, burning an image into my mind that lingered long after I awoke. Initially, I dismissed these dreams as stress-induced artifacts of my overworked brain. But deep down, a gnawing unease took root, feeding off the inexplicable familiarity of the stranger. One day, I decided to take a new route home from work, hoping a change of scenery might clear my mind. As I walked through the park, a real one, not the dreamscape, I felt a chill trickle down my spine. There, on a bench under the fading twilight, sat the old man from my dreams. He looked exactly the same, down to the worn-out cap on his head. My heart pounded in my chest, each beat echoing louder as I tried to convince myself it was just a coincidence. But as I quickened my pace, his eyes locked onto mine. They were filled with a knowing recognition that made my blood run cold. I hesitated, feeling an almost magnetic pull towards him. Against my better judgment, I approached. As I neared, he spoke in a raspy voice that seemed to vibrate with an otherworldly resonance. "I've been waiting," he said, a statement more than a greeting. He reached into his coat pocket and handed me a small, ornate box. "It's time," he whispered, a cryptic message that sent shivers down my spine. Despite my instincts screaming at me to run, I took the box, its weight strangely comforting in my hands. As I opened it, the air around us seemed to shift, the sounds of the park fading into an eerie silence. Inside was an old, tarnished pocket watch, its hands spinning backwards at an impossible speed. The world around me blurred, and the last thing I saw was the old man's face, now twisted into a sinister smile. I felt myself being pulled into a dark abyss, the park vanishing as a chilling realization settled over me. The dreams were not a warning, they were a promise. And now, there was no waking up.